The flag of the MST, the landless movement, flutters over the Fazenda Jabuticaba, a farm in Brazil's northeastern Pernambuco state, where rural workers toil the land. Their calloused hands are proof of how hard they work, and they are proud of it. But there's a problem. The land isn't theirs. These families invaded the farm 6 years ago and expelled the owner. Solano Guides insists he's been abandoned by the state. Earlier last year, 4 of his guards were shot dead and 3 people arrested for the killings.
They're outlaws because if a group invades your property, gives you 24 hours to leave, and on top of that they kill 4 of your guards, what do you call that? A guerrilla group.
Disputes over land go back decades in this country. Violence by and especially against poor landless workers is nothing new. Some 110,000 families all over Brazil are still waiting for the Land Reform Institute to allocate them property. According to the landless movement, nearly 5 million more families are also in need, making it a hot issue this election year. President Lula, too, comes from a dirt-poor rural community like this one here in Pernambuco state, but not so the 2 leading presidential candidates. So the big question is, will Brazil's next president be as reluctant as the current government to expel farmers who illegally take over land, like these people? In Pernambuco's capital, we find the leader of the MST, Brazil's largest social movement, despised by large landowners.
Unfortunately, Lula prioritized the agribusiness, the international commodity market, sugarcane and soy, and agricultural reform took a back seat.
But there's no easy solution.
In Pernambuco, the land value has increased because of the soaring price of sugarcane and soy, so landowners are wanting to exploit their land, not sell it.
But in Pernambuco, thousands of families who have nowhere else to go live along the highway. It's where 2 of Gracia Maria da Silva's 5 children were born. Where they play, and where the only water from a nearby creek is so contaminated that her youngest child is chronically ill.
My hope is to get a piece of land to farm and to raise my children on. I've been living here for 5 years.
But the Land Reform Institute tells us they're allocating between 1,000 and 2,000 land titles per year. And with a waiting list of at least 20,000 families in this state alone, the people camped along this road may be waiting for another 20 years. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Pernambuco, Brazil.